Hi friend. Today discussing topic is about bus bar protection. What is bus bar? First we have to know that what is bus bar. Bus bar in a generating station or substation link the incoming and the outgoing circuit. If the fault occurs on the bus bar, considerable damage or disruption of supply will be occur unless some form of quick acting automatic protection is provided to isolate the faulty bus bar. Two types of bus bar protection are used to protect the bus bar of the substation. Substation, generating station, etc. The first is the differential protection and second is the fault bus protection. A bus bar is defined as per the voltage, continuous current and short circuit current capacities. So differential protection of the bus bar. Suppose this is the incoming line, this is the bus bar and these are the outgoing 1 and outgoing 2 line. And as per the differential protection is concerned, we are connecting the incoming line cities. Here we have to draw a circuit breaker CB. So we are connecting the secondary of the cities core to the secondaries of the city core of the outgoing 1 and outgoing 2, and we are connecting the parallel connection in between these cities, and we are connecting the operating coil or the relay parallelly with these connections. During the normal operating condition, the current is flowing from this direction to this direction, so the city current will flow in opposite direction, and here also in opposite direction. So this current will flow from this section to this section, and this current will flow from up to down. So the current will flow is 0 through the operating coil of the relay. So the relay will not operate. During the faulty condition, this current I1 and this current I2 will no longer be 0. So something difference will be there, and that will operate the operating coil of the relay. This is the same funda as the differential protections of the transformers, generators, etc. Okay. And the other method is there for the bus bar protections also. In that case, we are using, this is the incoming conductor, this is the outgoing conductors, and this is the supporting structures of the insulators or PI, post insulators. Okay, and in that case we are connecting a CT or connecting a conductor with the metal part or supporting structures. If no fault is there or the normal condition, the current is flowing, so the conductor and metal part is separated through the insulator, so the no current will flow the CT or the relay will not operate. If there has a fault and the conductors and the metal part is just connected by if there is snapping of the conductors or the punctures of the insulators, so a current is flowing through this path, and when the current will flow through this path, the secondary of the CT coil will get some current, and that current will operate the relay and trip the concerned circuit breakers. So this is the fault bus protection system. It is also called the fault bus. It is also called the fault bus. So in the substation, the bus bar is the most important equipments. All the incoming and the outgoings are connected parallel with the bus bar systems. In the 220 kV system, some incoming line is coming and the outgoing 220 kV line is just outing through the bus bar. So the bus bar should have to maintain some voltage if the 220 kV, if 132, 33, 11. The voltage rating should be same in all incoming and the outgoing feeders for the bus bar systems. Okay, if that is the 220 kV bus, 400 kV bus, 765 kV bus, all the outgoing will should have to be the same. Continuous current ratings. If the continuous supply is just going through the bus bars, suppose the demand of the substations is 500 megawatt of the substations. So the 500 megawatt equivalent current is flowing continuously through the bus bars of the 220 kV or 400 kV or 765 kV or 132 kV. Okay, so the continuous current rating should be there for the bus bars, and the short circuit current rating, this is most important matters, the short circuit current. If there will be any short circuit or short circuited conditions will be occurred, the protections will be operated, but relay will be operated automatically to just disconnected the faulty sections of the systems to provide the healthier systems or to continue the uninterrupted power supply to the remaining part of the systems or to increase the reliability of the system. So the short circuit current capacities for the 400 kV, that may be the 40K for 1 second, 31.5K for 1 second. It is the short circuit current capacities. Short circuit current means if some fault will be there, the current will be flow, the short circuit current capacity up to this. If the higher than this current will be flow to the bus, then the bus can be snapped or anything will be happened there. So friends, you should have to remember the short circuit current capacity in case of the design of the bus bar systems. So friend, today we discussed about the bus bar protections and what is the importance in the substations and in the generating stations. If you are interested to show my video, please obviously share my video with your friends, colleagues, and obviously subscribe my channel and recommended my videos for more subscriptions. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you very much.